Live from right field on the south side of Chicago, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Sean Burke. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
And we're underway here on the south side of Chicago.
Ball down.
The 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
The designated hitter, Ben Wright.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Ball.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500
Ball
feet.
four.
No doubt. And that's ball four.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man aboard, Jason Dominguez, getting ready to hit.
Hey!
South side of Chicago, just getting started here. And foul ball. The 0-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Jones. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Pretty
Ball one.
standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One, two now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 left on. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Back here on the south side and taking the ball for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Drilled out towards left center field. Grisham flashes the leather on the run and catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Hey.
Gets him to chase after that one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
Foul ball there. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. We played an inning. No score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That one ripped, but foul. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Second inning here, no score. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Pereira under it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
There's Ryan McMahon now.
Nope.
Next
Whoa,
offering
that's
is down low. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Randall Grichuk. Swing and a high fly ball hitting the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot. And the White Sox strike first. It's 1-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So up next, Everson Pereira. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Hey.
1 on, nobody out, a run in, bottom half of inning number 2. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. That one kicks away from the catcher. Montgomery into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
That's a ball.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Man at second. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That's towards center. Grisham should have this one. And there are two down.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
So up next for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. That just misses, and it's 1-0. Outside corner, there's a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man on second, two down.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Here's the 2-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Payoff pitch. Sets him down looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The White Sox with the homer to get things going. It's now a 1-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ripped on a line to center. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Rice
Ball,
stands
that
in
pitch
the
is out.
2 away as he takes a ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. So the Yanks go in order. They're down 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Caro.
On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman, Chase Mydroth.
In the air to left center, Jones gets under it and makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman, Munetaka
Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball. Aye.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. That missed by a lot. 2-2. That's
Ball,
a
that's
little bit low. Hard hit to third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Fastball for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Just missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Hey!
The White Sox leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. swing and a high fly ball left field. Out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Spencer Jones.
Now the left fielder, Spencer Jones. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Trying to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Didn't go. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Down in order go the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Here on the south side, ready to go, bottom 4. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Hey!
Going 2 now. Man, that got him square in the mask. Fastball is outside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. That one
Ball
just misses. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder Randall Grichuk.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the White Sox.
Here's the third baseman, Colson Montgomery. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right.
Yeah!
Man at first, one away. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2. Just
Ball
misses
3.
the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Hey!
That one way inside. Grichuk, the runner at first with 2 gone. So now 1 and 2.
That's ball 2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 1 left for the White Sox, but they still lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's a ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. First time up was a pop out. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Well,
Nope,
this is
inside, ball 2.
a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Two. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
Base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. We're tied at one.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, one out. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one finds the corner, and it's 2-1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. One out, runners at first and second. The 3-1. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, one out. Swing and a chopper. Mydroth. Acuna has it for one.
He's safe.
Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Strike one. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. In the air out to center. That's a base hit. McMahon scores. And a 2-1 ball game now. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now it's the right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Two on, 2 outs.
Nope, that's
Activity
down.
in the pen for the White Sox. Chris Murphy, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hicks warming up as well. In the air, left field. And
Time,
it
that
jumps
ball
the
bounced
wall in
over.
foul territory
Two
for an
bases.
automatic double.
Up
As they
next for the
take the
Yankees,
lead, two
first
runs
baseman,
come in.
These are the best kind of automatic doubles for an offense. Everyone scores on the play, and they still have a runner in scoring position. And they pitched to him with the base open at first, maybe regretting that a bit, but there's nothing they can do about it now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sean Burke, done for the afternoon. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
New
White
pitcher
Sox,
now, Chris Murphy.
number 38.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year,
Murphy.
typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. Man on second, two down. In the air, right field, Montgomery. Under it. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox 1. Back at right field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Grisham racing over to make the catch. One pitch and one out.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Edgar Caro. Fly to left his first time. Just missed.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fastball is outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
2 down, nobody on. Right down the chute, and that's strike 1. Hard hit left side. Volpe throws it to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
Spencer Jones.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Here's the 0-2.
That's
He
a
missed
ball.
the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Trevor Richards up and throwing. 1-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. That one lifted to left. Grichuk settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop,
Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Mydroth. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman, Munetaka Murakami.
No, that's low.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hey.
The Yanks leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. That
Ball
one misses. 3-2 now. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 down, bases empty. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Nice grab. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here on the south side, top of inning number 7, Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first.
No, he's
Got
out.
him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Catcher, Austin Wells.
There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Up
Wells
next for the
wants to
Yankees,
challenge this,
center
thought it was a
fielder,
ball,
Trent
and
Grisham.
it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Chris Murphy will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Trevor
White Sox,
Richards gets
number
handed the rock out of the
33,
pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right
Richards.
here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Yankees up by 3. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Outside
that's
with a
out.
breaking ball. Ben Rice waiting to hit for the Yankees. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. But they lead it 4-1. Here on the south side, bottom of the 7th, Randall Grichuk steps to the plate for the White Sox. The White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Here's the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Ball 1.
The 1-2. He goes down looking.
Everything in that at-bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course, that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Everson Pereira, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 0-1.
Back-to-back breaking
outside.
pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field, carrying well, and gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. And he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching for the
They go with
Yankees.
one of their more
Number
experienced arms in this spot, Fernando Cruz.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Right through there for a strike. The Yankees holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
That's out. Ball 2.
Swings through that. Looking to get the tying run on base. And it remains 2-2. Slowly on the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run.
You're out.
And it beats him. What a play.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
Luis Angel Acuna digs in now. Close,
Ball.
but call the ball. And it's 1-0. Late swing fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. White Sox draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back at right field and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice.
Nope. That's a ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brian Hudson, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Newcomb getting cranked up as well. The 1-0.
Nope.
That one
That's
missed.
ball 3.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Three and two now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
That one to first, Murakami. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball the inside corner for a strike.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
No.
Well, that two-seam
inside.
fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
So Goldie strikes out here. Yanks held in check, and it remains a 4-3 game. And we're back. Stepping in, Edgar Caro.
Catcher, Edgar Caro.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. David Bednar, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That's a
That's
really
down.
good take.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground right side, Goldie steps on the bag, and now 2 gone.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Brent
Yankees,
Hedrick will
number
take over here.
47,
Well, he's a
Brent
big-time
Hedrick.
strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And here's the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Two down, nobody on. Late with the swing there.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. That ends the inning. Shy Sox held in check here. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
Now pitching for the
White Sox going with a new arm,
Number
Brian
60,
Hudson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder Spencer Jones.
That clips the corner. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Jordan Hicks, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Taylor also throwing. And that one is lifted in the air. One away.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball, that's out.
Hudson in his second season, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015.
Inside, ball 2.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Grichuk on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. So up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Fouled off left side.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Ball, that's inside.
Backed off the plate that time. The 2-1. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. To the right side, Mydroth. On to first, and that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees,
back, and here
number
comes the
53,
closer, David Bednar.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included.
And
We'll see if he
leading
can
off
wrap
the
up the
White
win and
Sox,
get himself a save.
Designated hitter, Miguel Vargas.
Ball one there. Yeah, that's fouled off. One-run game, bottom nine. Swing and a ball popped up. Goldie. And there's one down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Ball one, no strikes. The Yanks trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. There's a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That one missed. Inside. And the count is 3-1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
And the 3-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
So a change being made at first base. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Tristan Peters. Colson Montgomery will hit next. That's outside, and that's ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the 1-0. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. There's one, and that's a double play to end it.
Pressure packed in this final inning. Tying run on base. Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent that run from scoring. What a great job. A lot of excitement in that dugout, and it's going to carry into the clubhouse.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.